Hey Virgos, happy birthday month. I hope you're all feeling the love and calling in the treats and support and joy that you need, and making the most out of wherever you are in this different global atmosphere. So I'm going to jump straight in and do this relationship spread for you. It can be a relationship to anything or anyone, whatever resonates for you. General concepts are relationship to yourself, life purpose, or aspects of yourself, emotional, mental, spiritual, physical. So if you've got something going on, tune into that. Or it might be calling in a love or an intimate relationship you're already in, or a relationship with a colleague or family or tribe. So tune in to what's right for you. I do use kinesiology to help guide and give context. So let's do it. Virgo, you oh my god, so the Virgo who introduced me to the Wild Unknown Animal Totem Tarot deck used to get the Earthworm card a lot, and that's what I've just drawn for you. So happy birthday, dear Karen. This is definitely for you and all of the other Virgos out there in this beautiful world. So you've got the Earthworm energy, which is, you feel a bit new at something. Sometimes you can be feeling a bit awkward, but it's also new beginnings, which is a really great thing. So this is just a summary. Your block is the Gazelle. So being a bit hypersensitive to something that is going on. And the other person is the Panther. Ooh, powerful energy. I love Panther totem. It's about getting rid of everything, everyone, thoughts, habits, places that do not serve your purpose here on this earth. I remember a shaman, medicine woman that I met and went to circles with. She did a year of only doing things, like everything she did in that year had to be in alignment with her purpose. And I just was so like, wow, next level, it's not easy to say no to things. They might be joyous, but if they're not really serving your purpose here, it can be a waste of time, right? And the block to this other person is the Bat. Holy caramba, rebirth, babe. Now I will tune in. Of course, it's up to you what relationship you're working with, but I will use kinesiology just to check if it's internal, external, it's an external one. I can go deeper and ask what more context, but it's totally up to you as well. But if you want more context, is it new love? Is it intimate love? Is it work? It's work. So calling in more abundance and progress for your career path during your beautiful shiny birthday month. Why not? So the outcome card is a beautiful card from the Wisdom of Oracle cards by Colette Baron Reid, and I think she's an Australian, so that feels beautiful. And the card is Between Worlds. It's a beautiful card, a number 3. So you're co-creating with someone. It might be your own business. It might be a workplace. I'm going to start with the outcome. Let's mix it up a little. So it's a transition phase that you're feeling. Maybe you're wanting to change careers. Maybe you're about to ask for a promotion. Or shift roles, transitions, not being quite out of one situation and fully engaged in another, temporary blindness, no man's land. So it's that beautiful space of the void, where you start to clear out stuff that doesn't serve you or that you don't need. Even spring cleaning here in the Southern Hemisphere, we've gone into spring. You clear out space so you can find new op-shop gems or get birthday gifts to put in your wardrobe. And the act of clearing out allows the flow to come in. So this is perhaps tainted towards work Is there something that you can let go of? It might be a habit, it might be a negative mindset on the way to work, fixating about someone who really peeves you. You know, the more you focus on that, the more you're going to see that habit within them. And it's probably something you're denying that you actually do in yourself, but you're just being a bit arrogant and not honouring that you do. It could be letting go of an obsession with a pay raise. Pay rise? Dyslexic moment. I know I've struggled with that in the past, where I feel like I'm just not getting paid enough. Sure, I get it, but if it's ultimately not serving your higher purpose, and you just start to look for other work, or you jump in and you start learning your own trade and tools and start offering those on the weekends or as much as you can, and keeping your vibration as high as possible is so key to shifting into the next phase. For a relationship, the between worlds is connected to, it's in a time to explore the new energy between you and another. So seeing them in a different perspective, perhaps, It's not a moment for certainty, but rather for discovery and curiosity. You don't know yet now if this will last forever, so allow yourself to explore who you are and what is reflected back to you. This relationship is meant to educate you about yourself. What do you need? What do you like or dislike? What values are important to you? You are in a critical phase of your relationship that is not to be dismissed or hurried. So, I'm a big believer in miracles and magic, but sometimes we just got to allow it to happen in its own time, or we always have to allow it to happen in its own time. So you're in this fresh new earthworm beginning phase. You're feeling a bit awkward. You've got the hypersensitivity of the gazelle, but such a sweet energy, so beautiful. They've got their horns, they've got their big ears. They're really tuned in. But don't be too tuned in. Don't be too paranoid, too reading the signs. I know that's great on an oracle reading, but take some things with a grain of salt. And the messages that come to you, they land within your body and they're instant and you just feel it. Or sometimes they're a slow cooker, then, and the message comes through. It's not you see something and you go, oh my God, that means something. It's more of an embodied kind of sensation, a sign from the universe. And so the person that you're in relationship with is quite a powerful person, the Panther, and I will read from you because I wouldn't want to undercut any of its power. Annihilation of the unnecessary, purging. The Panther won't stand to see our growth or energy stagnate. Instead, it pounces into our lives and causes all kinds of havoc, with the ultimate intention of bringing us toward a more fulfilling life. It's unexpected, uncomfortable, and sometimes feels devastating. But after all the dust clears, it's easy to see the Panther's wisdom at work, and they are beautiful creatures. We've all been through these experiences, and they've made us better people. Trust that. The Panther's journey always leads to a brighter place. So it feels like you've got a really tough dynamic happening. You've got a tough truth sayer, or you've got someone who maybe they literally throw your stuff out at work and you go to find your lunch and it's a beautiful homemade meal and it's gone. And that's a trigger. But the ultimate goal is to stay within and to not react and to just go, okay, maybe I need to fast today. What's the message in it? Maybe I need to speak my truth. Maybe I need to confront this really powerful person and see how I do in the moment. This person has a real productive, brave energy to them, but they may be a self-sabotaging pain in the ass. And maybe the ultimate message is it's time to get rid of this connection. so you can shift into the next connection. Because they also pulled the Bat card, which is rebirth, which is surrendering, letting go, letting something die to create a new beginning. But that's their block, so it feels like self-sabotage energy. So no, very critical person. What else? Negative, arrogant know-it-all. Yeah, so I will pull another animal. Oh no, I'll pull some tarot cards, some extra context about this. What are we letting go of? We Virgos, dear Virgos, what are we letting go of? Secrecy, the Seven of Swords, secrecy. Is this self or other? Internal, external. Be careful, people may be talking behind your back, a bit of secrets at play. It's a bit unusual for a Panther energy. I mean, they're pretty obvious and destructive and getting rid of stuff. I guess their intentions might be for a less higher reason, a bit more context. The Hanged Man, the second bad energy. Yeah, okay, so I think it's really time to evolve and let go of this dynamic within the workplace, most likely. And we really, it's your birthday month. We really want you to be shiny and new and to stepping forwards to the new world. The Between Worlds card is your outcome. And for extra context there, we're going to pull, oops. Oh my God, progress. So you got the Between World cards, which is 3, and the next one is Higher Power, which is 4. So you are moving forwards, perfectly timed, and you're in flow. You know, Kali, the goddess of destruction in Hindu mythology, and fires that happen in Australia, you know, we need destruction for regeneration. So welcome in this crazy aspect, this crazy person, this dark force to help you clear out what you don't need, so you can move into higher powers within your working being. And I will just gift you some more wisdom from the book for that. Conscious contact with a higher power, the presence of the divine, seeing source energy in all things, committing to a partnership with spirit. Yeah, so you're letting go of some negative, dark aspect within your work environment, particularly maybe disconnecting with maybe someone you have as a client or who works with you, moving into a different department. And yeah, just calling into your intuition and your meditative state and your knowing and connecting with spirit and animals, the joy of children, you know, acts of service and coming from a beautiful place of compassion. It's time to address how much effort you give to your relationship with your higher power, called God, Goddess, Spirit, or any other name that is sacred and holy. Recognize that your partnership with Spirit is your number one priority. So even if this person, you can't let go of them physically, you let go of the patterns between you, you let go of their negativity, you forgive to move forwards. And you connect with Spirit, you connect with the higher powers and the highest good for the dynamic and the situation. There's a deep spiritual bond between you and another person who is essential to your growth and evolution. So don't shy away from this depth, this darkness. Tend to your spiritual connections and remain aware of your true nature. Your beautiful true natures of depth and earthiness and sensuality. Sending you lots of love, birthday Virgos. I look forward to seeing you again. I'm Kyla Aditi. Lots of birthday magic to you all. Bye.